Well, good morning to you, brothers and sisters. My name is Pastor Hassan. I'm the pastor of Thistletown Baptist Church here in Rexdale in the west end of Toronto. And I just want to welcome you this morning as we prepare to worship the Lord together. And so for us as a church, every year around this time of the year, we devote a special focus to missions. And so we take in the past 2, sometimes 3, and this most recently past year, we took 4 weeks to focus on missions, to keep our hearts and our minds full of this reality that God has called us to. See, we are a people who are not called to simply benefit from the gospel, but we're called to be bearers of the gospel to the nations as well. And so this year, in focusing on missions, our theme or the theme itself is let's go. And it's taken from our theme verse, which is Matthew chapter 24, verse 14, which says, "This gospel of the kingdom will be proclaimed throughout the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come." Jesus assures us that the good news of the gospel will go to the ends of the earth. Like there will be nowhere in this globe where the presence and the power of the gospel is not felt. And brothers and sisters, we have the glorious privilege of being a part of that mission. Again, we don't simply want to be recipients of the gospel. We want to carry the gospel with us wherever we go, ultimately to the ends of the earth. And so this morning, we're going to worship the Lord together as we remember how he saved us, how the gospel came to us. And we're also going to remember our responsibility and charge to be bearers of the good news. And so as a call to worship, I'm going to read this morning from Psalm 67, and then we'll begin to worship together. Psalm 67, beginning at verse 1, this is what the word of God says. "May God be gracious to us and bless us and make his face to shine upon us, that your way may be known on the earth, your saving power among all nations. Let the peoples praise you, O God. Let all the peoples praise you. Let the nations be glad and sing for joy, for you judge the peoples with equity and guide the nations upon earth. Let the peoples praise you, O God. Let all the peoples praise you. The earth has yielded its increase. God, our God, shall bless us. God shall bless us. Let all the ends of the earth fear him." Brothers and sisters, let's worship together as we think of that great and glorious day when all of the nations, all of the earth will be filled with the glory of our great God. Let's worship.